Hi guys, and welcome to Skills for Life. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how to change a battery in a smoke alarm, and we're also going to do some review. So if you want to know, let's go. So out of all the videos that I may do, this is at the very top of the list. This is very important. It might be boring and mundane to some people, but these are paramount. So let's get straight to it, okay? This is a hardwired smoke detector. This one is at the top of the wall, or you can have them on the ceiling. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab hold of it, I'm going to turn it counterclockwise, or in England we say anti-clockwise. As you can see, if you zoom in a little bit, you can see that it's hardwired, and what this means is that the electrical mains are connected, hardwired to this device, and it also has a battery backup. So in the event of a power outage, the battery kicks in and still gives you that protection when the power is off through a storm, or if they're doing utility work, whatever it may be. So if I disconnect this right now, okay, there it is. You can get these at all your big box stores and they're super cheap. You need one of these. These are lifesavers, okay? There's a 9-volt battery inside of it. So I would say once a month, go around and this button here, press it to test this device to see if everything's working correctly and your battery's working good. Once a year, I would go around and change all your batteries. And while you're doing it, don't just change one, change all of them in the house. This is very important. So there's the beep right there. As you can see, there's the 9-volt battery, okay? When this is old, you're gonna take out the 9-volt battery, the old one, and you're gonna put your new 9-volt battery inside with the positive and negative terminals in the same way, just as you took it out. It clicks in. There's the beep. Now I know this is good because I changed this battery about a month ago, okay? So like I said, do a test once a month or even every quarter by pressing this button. Okay? And then once a year, go around and actually change your batteries and you'll have peace of mind. So here's the hard wire. I'm going to click it back in and they can be a little bit stubborn. We are in. Place it on and you'll feel the slots line up and then turn clockwise. And there it is, it clicks in. These smoke detectors are super important. In your house, no matter whether you live in a ranch house, 2-story, row home, whatever you are in, wherever you live in, you need to make sure that you have a smoke detector in every bedroom, every hallway, every living room and kitchen. And if you have a lower level, make sure that you have one in the lower level too. Also, you need to think CO, which is carbon monoxide. Now this is a smoke detector, okay? But I do have carbon monoxide ones in the rest of the home. Now you're gonna pay a little bit more, but you can get, super cheap, a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector combo all rolled into one. Absolutely buy one of these. They're brilliant. They'll work for you when you're asleep. So just like smoke detectors, the carbon monoxide detector, CO, you can have them all around the house, your bedroom, your kitchen, your living room. But what you want to think is when you're thinking CO, specifics are, you need to think special places in the lower level, like where's your gas furnace? What about your gas oven range? So these are the things, when you think combustion, think carbon monoxide. When you're talking about carbon monoxide, you have to have them the right distance away from, just say, the oven, for example, or your furnace. You don't want to have it right up next to it. It'll give it a false reading, okay? And you're going to think you have problems and you don't. Minimum 5 feet off the floor, and then lengthwise, you want to be 15 to 20 feet away from your furnace or from your gas stove. And in that way, like I said, you don't get a false reading on your detector. Just like I say, make sure that you do the test button once a month, every quarter, and then once a year, make sure you change the batteries and do it throughout all of your house. To not have one of these in your home is really unacceptable. Out of all your deaths around the world, victims that die in house fires, if only they would have had one of these to give them that early warning signal. Because when this thing goes off and you're lying in bed at night, it gives you ample warning to get up, get yourself together and get out of the house, okay? Without these, you would not know. You're lying in bed, that heat's building up, the smoke's building up, and you are in big, big trouble. Well, okay, let's talk about carbon monoxide. What is it? Carbon monoxide is deadly. It is a colourless, odourless, tasteless, flammable gas. Get one of these today. I'll see you next time.